grand globalist surveyed the panoramic vista from his lofty office suite. He could see all the places in the world at a moment's time, and yet the grand globalist was not pleased with what he saw. As he looked down, the globalist could see people far below, scurrying around like ants, not realizing how tiny and pathetic their little lives were. Indeed, that was the problem. The ants were all different. They were diverse. Each bunch of ants lived in its own stupid ant heap, which the ants' pathetic manner they called countries. And each country had its own idiotic ant culture, each insisting on flying, even saluting, its unique ant flag. It was all so messy. From his vantage point, the globalist knew that the world would be a better place if everyone lived by the same rules, set by him, of course. No walls, no restrictions on trade or travel. Then it would be easy for the globalist to move the chess pieces of geopolitics. Pluck up a factory here, put it there. Migrate a population from there to here, according to his own master game plan. But the globalist was having a hard time with America. Those stubborn creatures called Americans were threatening his planetary order. Elephant! Donkey! So the globalist summoned his two underlings tasked with handling the U.S. portfolio. One was codenamed Elephant, the other Donkey. Come here, my buffoons. Look, I've given you power and glory. I even split it between the two of you. I thought you two would like to share credit for bipartisan accomplishment. You, Elephant, I gave you the White House so that you could sell off American assets, including the ports. Okay, so you diverted the military overseas and left the homeland undefended against illegal aliens and drugs. Good. Mission only partly accomplished. I know that your president tried, but I want more. I don't just want bilingualism in America. I want the Tower of Babel.
But, Master, Republicans loved globalism back when it seemed a one-way street for them. You know, the profitable export of American wares. But recently, Republicans have figured out that globalism is actually a two-way street. If we seek to influence others, others will seek to influence us. Republicans now see encroaching international law as globalism's downside.
Very disappointing. And as for you, Donkey, I gave you control of Congress. You were supposed to spearhead such useful legislation as the immigration bill, a big amnesty for illegal aliens, and you failed. You couldn't even get the mini-amnesty Dream Act through Congress. At the rate you're going, Donkey, you're never going to drown American sovereignty in the wide sea of humanity. And speaking of the sea, what about that Law of the Sea Treaty? Turning the ocean's resources over to an international governing consortium of unelected bureaucrats. Now that's hot.
Give you the White House as well as Congress. And I'll give you not only the Law of the Sea Treaty, but also the Kyoto Treaty. That'll be enough one world desert to warm even your heart.
Can you really deliver rank-and-file Democrats?
Ordinary Democrats are a lot like ordinary Republicans when it comes to sticking up for the country. If they know the truth, that is. But they won't. To get those two treaties enacted, I won't tell my people what's actually in the treaties. I'll just tell them that the treaties are anti-Republican. In the current partisan climate, that'll be good enough.
Good. Very good. And thus the grand globalist was happy again, which was good news, for he could now enjoy an afternoon snack, devouring a few more small countries.